Hello everyone. So in this video we'll talk more about prompt template types and the prompt builder, right? But before moving to directly into the prompt builder and prompt template types, first let's understand what exactly is a prompt, right? So in this video we'll talk about prompt builder and prompt template types, right? But before that, first let's understand what exactly is a prompt, right? So while working with generative AIs, we know that the LLMs and the prompt plays a very important role, right? But if as a user, if you want to talk to the LLM, you must need a prompt, right? So the more effective your prompt is, the more effective your LLM output will be, right? So let's suppose this is ChatGPT, right? And you want to create an image, right? An image of a person, right? So there are two types of things. The user is giving a prompt to the chat gpt. This would be your prompt 1, and this would be your prompt 2, right? In the prompt 1, the user just asked chat gpt to create a person, right? So it will the chat gpt will create a person according to them, right? But into the prompt 2, if a user has explained the prompt complete, like user has given an effective prompt that create a person who looks like an Indian man, or who is into Indian attire, the background should be of Indian village, right? So in that case, ChatGPT will create more of an good output, right? Why? Because the prompt is very much effective, right? So whenever you're working with generative AI, make sure that your prompt is well written, right? Why? Because this is the only way to talk to the LLM directly, right? So we can say that prompt uh, is a way so that user can directly talk to the LLMs, right? So this is what prompt is. Now let's talk about prompt template types. Prompt template types. So prompt template types basically are templates, the predefined templates which you can use in order to talk to your LLM, right? Let's suppose you are creating a website. Now if you want to create a website from scratch, it will take you days or months or weeks, right? But if there is a already created template which you can use while creating your website, that would take a lesser time than creating it from scratch, right? So the template is basically predefined existing things which you can use to talk to your LLM, right? So the same way we also have prompt template types into Agentforce. So prompt template types are nothing but the prompt template which you can the predefined prompt template which you can use to talk to your LLMs, right? You do not really need to type your prompt again and again, again and again, right? So these are the predefined templates. Now comes the prompt builder. Prompt builder is a tool, is a place where you can create your prompt template types, right? The same way we have flow builder and the agent builder into Salesforce. Using flow builder, you can create some flows. Using agent builder, you can create some agents. The same way you can use or the same way prompt builder is used to create some prompt template types, right? So this is the difference between prompt template and prompt builder is, right? Now let me quickly go and show you that how many types of prompt template types available into Agentforce, right? So this is the official Salesforce document of prompt template types, and these are the standard prompt template types available if you want to create some prompt templates. And onto the second column, onto the right hand side, it says what it creates, right? So this prompt template, what it do, it is well written here, right? So there are so many prompt template types available into Agentforce. You can just go through each and every one, right? Every prompt template type. Of course I'm going to create some more videos onto prompt template types and explain you for each prompt template type. But just for this overview video, let's see what exactly are the prompt template types available. So there is campaign brief prompt template type, there is a case summary prompt template type. Case summary prompt template type, what it creates: summary of a case object including a summary, issue and resolution. So let's suppose if you have created a prompt template prompt template of case summary, right? So from now you really do not need to type, or you really do not need to create the prompts again and again, right? So every time if you want a case summary, you do not really need to ask the agent that, hey, create me this summary, include this information, include this information. You do not really need to do it again and again. So you'll just create a prompt template, and based on that prompt template, if you have a button, just click that button and that prompt template will automatically create the prompt for you. Right? So every prompt template into Agentforce will have one CTA, right? Call to action. Right? So let's suppose there is a field generation prompt template, right? So there's a prompt template type which is field generation, right? So what it says, content it creates content for a record fields and lightning experience, right? So let's say if you have created one account summary field, there is an account summary field into your account object, right? And for this summary you just have created one prompt template of let's say field generation, right? This prompt template type, right? Field generation. So now this prompt template type will be associated with your button. There would be a button onto your layout, right? So whenever you click that click that button, as soon as you click that button, the prompt will automatically get generated based on that prompt template type, and that prompt will be sent to the what say the LLM, right? So this is what prompt template type is. Now you also have to provide some company information or maybe your customer data in order to get the relevant answers or relevant response, or let's say relevant response from the LLMs, right? So as I said earlier, ChatGPT will only be able to get the best possible answer if you are providing a complete prompt, right? If you are providing all the information which are needed in order to get that response, right? So every time make sure that you are creating a prompt, make sure to provide all the information needed into your response, right? Okay, so this is what prompt template type is. There are so many prompt template types available. You can just go through this Salesforce article and read about each and every prompt template type available, right? So there is a field generation, flex, grounded service replies, generate a case description. If you want to generate some case descriptions just by clicking a button, you can use this generate case description. If you also click onto these links, it will land you to the example of each and every prompt template type, right? So there is one more prompt template which is sales emails. It says it creates personalized customer email based on record data, right? So let's suppose you are onto your account record and you want to draft an email, right? So there are two things: whether you can create whether you can just type your email by your hands, right? Or maybe there would be a button, just by clicking that button the complete email draft will be created, and into that email draft there will be some company information and customer data will also be residing, right? So that the second option will be good, right? So let me just quickly open this sales email one just to show you the example. Okay, not this link. Sales email, and this one, draft a sales email with Einstein generative AI. Okay, so here is an example of how the prompt template of draft email will look like. So let's say there is a button of draft with Einstein. So onto the backend of this button there is an there is a prompt template associated, right? So what that prompt template is doing is the prompt template is just generating a prompt for you, right? So once you click once you click this button, draft with Einstein, this particular button will directly call your prompt template type, and that prompt template type will create a prompt for you, and that prompt will be sent to the LLM, right? So You do not really need to give the prompt again and again to the AI and go to the chat GPT, draft me this email, include this information. No, you really do not really need to do this again and again. You are now having a button using which you can use the predefined templates, right? Okay. Now, for the user onto the front end, they will get one button or maybe some another CTAs, right? Once the customer or once the user, the end user clicks that button, it will call the prompt template type associated with that button, prompt template types, and that type will create one prompt for you, right? Either you can create the prompt directly by yourself, or maybe you just need to click a button and that button will automatically create a prompt for you, right? Now that prompt will be sent to the LLM, but before that, let's say this is your LLM, and but before that, some of your customer information or maybe your company data will be adding into this, will be get added to this prompt, right? And that then the final prompt will be sent to the LLM, right? So in the next video we'll see how to create some prompt template types, what exactly are the field generation prompt template, what are the sales email uh, prompt template. So we'll in the upcoming sessions we'll definitely going to see each and every prompt template types.